it's all but certain.
The federal appeals court judge from New York is on the verge of becoming the 111th justice of the U.S. Supreme Court.
Meaning her confirmation appears all but certain.
But that didn't stop folks on Capitol Hill today from pulling out the cameras for one last rally.
For being here today, this is an exciting moment. Tomorrow, the United States Senate will confirm Sonia Sotomayor to be an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States. It's going to happen tomorrow.
The atmosphere was downright giddy.
Boy, I'm going to have to get Ben to introduce me more often. That's the signal from Senator Schumer to bring my remarks to an end and turn the microphone over to him. But it's such a pleasure to listen to Sheldon Whitehouse. Thank you, Senator Cardin. I'd like to take you on the road with me. In New York, we are so proud of Sonia Sotomayor, who came from the Bronxdale projects. I rode my bicycle up there the other week just to take a look and feel good about the greatness of America. You can achieve the stars in America.
Which is not to say that there wasn't some time for some good old-fashioned partisan attacks.
She's not going to turn the clock back like some of the more activist conservative judges. Why is it that so few of our Republican colleagues have been willing to recognize her clear qualifications for our highest court? That our Republican colleagues have missed a great opportunity today. Not the Republicans' strange and strained efforts to impose right-wing political orthodoxy on our courts and judges. Don't tell me they went up there to call balls and strikes as mere umpires. They're up there to drive that court to the right. Is it because she may have too much empathy? I guess that's a bad thing. But is it really a bad thing? Even when you have someone who fulfills all of the purposes of what several of our colleagues say they want to see in a judge, and takes one sentence of a rhetorical flourish down almost a decade ago versus a lifetime of commitment and a professional commitment to the rule of law and precedent, to say that you cannot vote for this qualified Latina to be on the United States Supreme Court sends a message to us as a community that we will not forget. We just don't understand why so many of our Republican colleagues are taking the position that they're taking.
The focus that some of your Republican colleagues had on the Wise Latina term, was that a smart strategy for them? Did it end up backfiring? Looking back, what do you think of that?
I think it was a fair question to ask. I don't think it needed to be asked. It was 12 or 17 times during the hearing. I think it was an issue. I think she dealt with it, and I think it was time to move on to other issues.
And looking back on the hearings, obviously it's not the first one you paid attention to. How did it compare to other ones in terms of partisanship or rancor? Did it go smoothly, or is it pretty contentious?
I thought it went very well. I thought it was very dignified. I think each member had ample time to prepare and ask their questions, and I think every member was treated fairly. I think Judge Sotomayor answered the questions under the confines of an individual trying to become a judge. So I thought it was done very well. I've congratulated both Chairman Leahy and Ranking Member Sessions. I think they both did a good job.
So I noticed you have a Wise Latina shirt on. That term became a hot button issue during the hearings. With her confirmation, assuming that happens tomorrow, has that changed? Has she maybe restored that term back?
I am very proud to be a Wise Latina, like her. We're all a product of our experiences. Wise and unwise. Some of them are unwise, but doesn't mean that you don't learn from your unwise choices here and there. But I think that the comment was entirely taken out of context. I am sure that a lot of those people who were criticizing her have their own experiences that make them wise as well.
You know, a lot of the Republicans focused on the Wise Latina comment. Right. You've got Wise Latina on your T-shirt. Did that work for them? Did it backfire?
I don't think it worked for them at all. I think it made it very clear that they're grasping at straws, that there's nothing in her judicial background, nothing in her, anything that's prepared her for this job that disqualifies her.
So Wise Latina is now no longer a hot button term, it's a source of pride.
Absolutely.
Are you okay that she's a Yankees fan?
Well, that we're going to have to deal with. I hope that she's made a commitment to come to Camden Yards. I told her to leave her Yankee hat at home.
There was one notable highlight from this event. Remember this?
Sonia Sotomayor.
Sonia Sotomayor.
Sonia Sotomayor.
Sonia Sotomayor.
Sonia Sotomayor. Sonia Sotomayor.
Sonia Sotomayor.
Sandra Sotomayor.
Sonia Sotomayor.
Sonia Sotomayor.
Susan Sotomayor.
Sotomayor.
It seems that by now, folks sort of have their act together.
Sonia Sotomayor in Sonia Sotomayor. Sotomayor. Sotomayor.
Sotomayor.
Sonia Sotomayor.
Sotomayor. Sotomayor.
Well, almost.
Of Sotomayor.
Sotomayor is...
Let's hope they get it right if they make it official tomorrow.